Hey, how's it going? It's Jared from Marigold Library System. In today's craft, we're going to be making rubber band powered cars. So let's get started. For today's craft, you're going to need to recycle a couple of supplies. You're going to need a small box like what you'd get with your mac and cheese, and you're going to need 4 milk jug lids. On top of that, you're going to need a wooden dowel. You're going to need 1 popsicle stick. You can either use a small one or you can break in half a large one. You're going to need medium to large elastic bands and 4 small elastic bands. You're going to need glue. I'm using hot glue. If you're going to use hot glue, remember to get parental supervision if you're not comfortable with it, or get their help on it. You are going to need a single hole punch, scissors, a knife, just like the hot glue gun. If you don't feel comfortable with this, you can either have your parent do it or at least have some parental supervision. You'll need a pencil, pen, Sharpie, doesn't matter. You'll need a ruler. And then you'll need a couple things to decorate it. I'm using pipe cleaners, googly eyes, and orange construction paper. Now the construction paper is used to wrap your box. If you don't want to use construction paper, you can also use paint. Your first step is going to be to prepare your box. Now mine's been opened, so what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and take your glue, and you're just going to glue the top of the box down. Just like that. Next, you're going to need to wrap or paint your box. I'm going to wrap it with the orange construction paper, and then I'll be right back. All right, now that you've wrapped or painted your box, it's time to cut a hole out in the middle. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a ruler, and you're just going to mark out where your cuts are going to go. So I'm going to put mine an inch from the end on each side. And then you can go ahead and cut it using your scissors. Now, if you're not comfortable, remember your parents can do this for you. Next, you're going to punch 4 holes in your cardboard box for the axles. Again, use your ruler so that everything is even. And I am going to punch my holes about 1/4 inch from the bottom and about 1 1/4 inches from the end. Now I'm going to do that for the rest of mine, and I'll see you when I'm done. Great, now you're going to punch the holes you've marked. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next step is you're going to cut and make a little incision at the end of one side. So I'm going to do it right here. Again, if you're not comfortable with this, you can ask for parental supervision. That's all you're going to do. I'm going to do it on the bottom as well, or the top, actually. Perfect. Your next step is getting the wooden dowel to be the right length. So I'm just going to put my wooden dowel where they're going to end up, and I'm going to just mark how long I want it to be. I want it to be about this long. Then what you can do is you could take your scissors and you can just start cutting around there. But you're not quite going to be able to cut it with your scissors. So what you do is you just kind of go around for a little while, and then it's going to be weak in that point. So you're going to just take your thumbs, put them over that spot, and it should break nice and easy. Now you're just going to go ahead and start cutting the other one so that it's the same length. And you're just going to repeat the first step. Next, you're going to make sure the popsicle sticks are going to work. You're going to put it through the slit on the one end. The small one should work. And then for the large one, what you're going to do is you're just going to have one end sticking out the top a little bit. And then you're going to mark where you're going to break it or cut it. If you can cut it in half with your scissors, great. If not, you're going to repeat the same steps as you did with the wooden dowel. Mine won't cut in half. So again, you're just going to kind of cut that same area. Put your thumbs in the center, and it should break right there. Next, you're going to go ahead and take one of your medium to large elastic bands, and you're going to cut it so that it's no longer a loop. And once you've done that, you're actually going to tie it onto your popsicle stick. Once you've finished tying your elastic to your popsicle stick, you're going to go ahead and you're going to put the popsicle stick into the small slits that you made. You're going to pull it, make sure it fits. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to take your wooden dowel and you're actually going to tie it now onto the wooden dowel. And just try to tie it in the center. Now that you've tied your elastic band to your axle, you can go ahead and put your axle into the front of your car. So you want this to be on the opposite side of the popsicle stick. Once you've tied your elastic to your front axle, you can go ahead and put it in the box on the opposite side of your popsicle stick. But if, like mine, your elastic is rubbing against the back axle, what you can do is pull out your popsicle stick, and either you could flip it or you could just slide it down a little bit and put it back in. Just like that. I'll put the front one back in again. Make sure to center it. Now there should be no friction. Next, you're going to take your 4 milk jug lids and your 4 little elastics. And you're just going to put the elastics on the milk jug lids. What I like to do is grab the elastics like this, which makes it very easy to put the elastics on the milk jug lids. Now you're going to repeat this for all 4 milk jug lids. Forgot to mention that you need to make holes in your milk jug lids. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a knife. Ideally, you'll have a parent do this for you. And you're going to make a hole in the center of the milk jug lid like that. So you'll just do a crisscross pattern, and then it should be ready to go. Now you're going to take your milk jug lids and you're going to put them on the wooden dowel. Might need a little bit of force to do this, so be careful. At this point, your car should be ready to go, but I'm going to go ahead and decorate mine. Here's what I did with mine, fairly simple. If you're finding that you're not getting enough traction when you're winding your car back, what you can do is you can take more elastic bands and you can put them on top of the other ones. Because sometimes what happens is the elastic bands aren't actually raised up high enough to catch the ground. If you want to, you can take out the bottom elastic and you can play with your car without the elastic as well. I hope you had fun making your rubber band powered car. And if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe and check out marigoldprograms.ca for more programs, challenges, and activities. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.